difference a week makes. Scorching red hot, 32 degrees to this miserable grey, and absolutely hammering it down. Today's probably the first day that so far has not rained. So this week's video is going to be a little bit about a little bit about the fish, a little bit of the cleaning of the filter system, and a bit of an update and showing you what I've been doing with the fish through the week and trying to get them a little bit tamer for hand feeding. So let's get right to it. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do today is just going to give my filters a clean. I'm going to basically show you how I do it and how I go about it. So now we've got my setup for my power supply to my pond, the flow pump, which is actually now running on the Bakki shower, which has a trip out there just in case you should have any problems with it, so it trips itself out. UV lights, the main pump to the filter and the air. So I knock off my main water pump and knock off my UV so that the UV is not running dry whilst the pump's no longer circulating water through the UV tube or past the UV tube, just to make sure that we don't have the bulb running in dry conditions and blowing. It's a bit of a pain in the bum to have to remove it and replace it. I then obviously remove the mechanical side of my filtration and I give it a jet wash off with this, which is basically the Ferex compact pressure washer, and I believe I got it from Aldi, 1400 watts. Fantastic for cleaning off your filter media or your filter biological side of things, i.e. sponges and all that type of stuff. And this is a little machine just down there. I'm going to get it all set up, get my media all together and show you just how quickly it gets it all blasted off and cleared up. So I'll be right back with you as soon as I can. Right guys, so there you can see, got the floss, the ultra fine, the fine, the medium and the coarse. Little jet wash is all set up. 240 power supply in the house. Straight from the hose pipe to the back of the Ferex jet wash. And for a little jet wash this is pretty good. So all it is water on, switch that on, turn the power on. This is going to be a little bit on the loud side, so I'm going to keep this as quick as I can. Just give you a quick example of how much of a good job it does, and then I'll get the rest of them cleaned off and you can see just how well and how quickly it cleans it. So cautious because this could be a little bit loud. As you can see, that one's pretty quick. Back to brilliant white again, and then again on the floss. Straighten that back out again. I'll flip over and then again other side. You can see there, I guess that's pretty damn clean. Last but not least, the filter floss, which I know a lot of us like to use more than once, and if I'm going to be completely honest, I'll probably use this about 4 or 5 times when I can get it this clean. Flip this over, do it other side. And that's it, there we go, all done, rinsed out. Rinse this path off, give you a quick look. You can see how powerful it is. I'll give you a quick look on the flagstone there. And then just a quick rinse back. Get rid of all the muck off my van, off the path. Off the car. that's it guys. 10 minutes work. Filter's all clean. Obviously this is just the mechanical stage of the filter. As I've said before in the past, the biological side of it gets a bottom drain purge and then a top up back on the pond again, which I'll probably be doing tomorrow, but just to keep my mechanical side of them all nice and clean. And then we all bang them back in the old driller tub. Carry them back through the house so I don't get shouted at for getting the carpets all soaking wet through. Back in the pond or in the filter and switch them all back on again. I'll be right back. So then, right, filter media is all cleaned and back in place. Lid back on. We'll kick it back up, start it running again. So UV back on, or main water pump back on. Get up and flying again. UV back on. And we should be double check, pop this back up again, see if we're running. Oh, a couple of little pebbles being sucked up off at the bottom there. There must have been a couple that I missed when I backed it off. So it's running again. Slowly start trickling out of there, but whilst it does, turn the bottom tap run that till it's nice and clear. Switch that back off, let the tank fill back up. Bakki shower. Now then, I'm wondering about whether or not to put some filter floss in top. I'll pop over and have a quick look. Nice and clean, no crap on top, which tells me after a week, over a week and a bit now of running, it's not pulling up any large particles or any debris. If anything, it's only going to be extremely fine, which doesn't seem to be making any form of settling on the top. Nice even spread. I don't really think it's necessary to put any filter floss in there. The rest of the filter system and the mechanical filter system is removing all that already. Pond's nice and clear, water parameters are all good, so pop that back on. I've already given the Weir a quick clean, seems to be running fine. And I did have a slight trace of ammonia in the last water test that I did after 1 week of running the new Bakki shower and obviously the filter system that's already in place. Ammonia 0, nitrates 0, nitrites, slight showing, but obviously again those are being consumed by the pond plants and vegetation that's growing, flowers coming up through, and a couple of lilies just underwater, one breaking through there. Have a quick look. So I've done really well this year with the lilies, they've spread out nice, and this is my 4th flower, and I think if you have a quick look there, it looks like there's another flower just coming below the surface underneath there. In fact, oh, another 2. So yeah, plant's doing good. They should take care of the rest of it, and all in all, doing pretty good. Fish are doing well. Like I said, all the water parameters are good, and the Bakki shower seems to be doing its job. I was getting some slight high levels of ammonia, but it seems to have got on top of it. I believe, if I'm right in what I'm saying, that a Bakki shower is designed to trickle water over the top of the media, allowing more oxygen to be passed through the water layers as it cascades down and through the media, which allows for ammonia to gas off, as well as the ammonia being consumed by bacterial organisms, which then break that down and convert it into nitrate, which nitrates are then converted into nitrite. I think I've got that the right way around. Nitrite, nitrate, nitrate, nitrite, whichever which it goes. But one of the other things I've been doing all this week as well, I've been feeding the fish, and I've also been feeding them close in, trying to get them to come back up and feed, you know, sort of like hand feed to some. They're not as spooked as it was, but it certainly made a difference by doing what I've been doing this last week, which I'll show you a little clip of as well. That's it. Back to the quick little jet wash. If anybody's interested, I think Aldi are doing these, and like I said, I think they're about 45 quid. The 1400 watt compact pressure washer from Ferrex, brilliant. I'll show you as well. That's the little guy there, all packs up nice and neatly, a couple of nozzles on it, a couple of attachments, all flows down into a nice little case. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because I've seen Leon's video yesterday from budget pond building, or budget pond keeping should I say, and he has just been demonstrating how good he's got a new little handheld spray jet for his, you know, garden hose. And I'm just wondering if you know, if you needed anything a little bit more powerful. But yes, as you can see guys, I mean look at the difference in the flags. Looks like brand new, completely jet washed, all this sort of brought it all up like brand spanking new. I also did the wall toppings, which obviously when dug out with the garden I just rinsed off with a nose and given them a quick rub, but I've given all this blue slate and the toppings a blast off, and I blasted them from the opposite side, you know, like from this way out, so cleaned them all up nice all the way around, absolutely spotless. All the blue slate's nice and clean, all the Yorkshire stone all nice and clean all the way around it. Made it look a lot fresher, a lot nicer. Right, I'll get back to you with the little bit of the feeding clip of the fish. So I've been trying to work on the fish, getting them closer to feed, calm them down a little bit. I'll see if I can encourage them in a little bit for you to see. So really been sprinkling the odd few bits close by. I've only been doing this for a week and already they seem to be making a difference. Can't believe how much they came down just in 1 week of doing this. I've got to move really slowly or otherwise they get spooked really quick. But pretty cool how we can get these fish so tame. This is Chaggy's, he's a little monster. I thought I might have to try using mussels and such, but I mean they've always been pretty good at coming up to the surface, but I never thought they'd get quite that tame. And the other bit of bad news guys is the fish with the marks that are on it seems to be coming back. I wonder if it's producing excessive amounts of what do they call it? Slime coat. Look at this big fella. Brilliant. See you in a bit. See if we can get them to come up again. Absolutely beautiful, this fish. One thing I'm a little bit disappointed with is that fish looks as if the coating's coming back on him. I think it's something to do with fish producing excess slime coat, but I need to do a bit more research on that, see what we can come up with. Perhaps give it another treatment, see if it helps him again. As you might have noticed, a lot of my koi are all gin, well not all of them, but a lot of them are gin rins. I like the gin rin to a koi, I like the sparkle, and I like this one there, obviously. My Yamabuki there, because it's so bright, golden orange colour, stunning fish. I'm quite happy with them all now, they're all coming on really well. I mean that fish there, that just come up there, the black and orange one, that's completely changed. It was pure orange koi when I got it, and now it's, well, it's like a black and orange speckled. Not at all. I mean, I actually mistaken it for a shabubkin for a lot of months, thinking I'd actually got one more shabubkin, and I'd lost one of my koi that was orange because it looked very much like a shabubkin in colour. Yeah, there you go, guys. Bit spooked a little bit, but I don't think it'll be long before I can literally hand feed these guys. The only trouble I've got for doing that would be the netting. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for this week, guys. Little simple one. Nothing too crackers or crazy. No problems this week. Everything seems to be doing good. Oh, I'll catch you again soon. So from me, guys, I'll catch you all on the next one. See you around.